Hi Taurus, this is Jessica with Whispers of Grace. I'm here today to do your timeless past life reading. Whenever you come across this video, it should resonate with you. I know it sure does with me. And if you don't know, I am a Taurus. So if you are new to my channel, welcome. If you've been here before, thank you for coming back as always. Now, the reason I'm doing these past life readings is because my guides told me that each individual sign should know what happened in their previous lifetimes that are affecting their lives now. And the way that it's coming out, it totally makes sense, y'all. Absolutely makes sense. And it's actually funny because, like, I'm on the cusp of Aries, and there's a lot that's coming out the same as Aries. So if you are on the cusp or have Aries in your chart, then it should make sense with you too. So, all right. So the major life theme, we have lessons and blessings. So what this says is that you have been through a lot, not only in this lifetime, but in others. And you have really gone through the trials and tribulations, Taurus, that, you know, the lessons have stacked up. But this lifetime is when all of that changes, okay? And I feel like a lot of Tauruses are coming into their natural spiritual being this lifetime because you are finally learning the lessons. And the major lesson in this is completely resonating. So just be patient, we'll get through it. But you also have the health card, okay? And this is on your the overall energy. So some of you could have had a lot of health problems this lifetime, or you might even have like little ticks or scars or whatever the case may be from injuries or things that happened in your past, okay? But this taught you to be a more humble being, because if you didn't have these restrictions, then you wouldn't necessarily be humble enough to see it from that standpoint. So you might like, especially with this card and the lessons and blessings, you could have experienced a lot of health issues over several lifetimes, and that's why Taurus connects with so many different people, especially who have disabilities or have health issues, because you know you've been there even if you haven't necessarily experienced it this life. Now you also have the trees, so you might be very outdoorsy. You might be very connected to trees, especially the oak tree, which is one of my spirit guides. So, but yeah, especially the same thing as Aries, the knighthood, the Celtic, okay? So, and I also see the Native American card. So some of you might be very attracted to Native American themes, which I know I am. But there's a lot of lives going on here, and I feel like that's especially why the lessons and blessings card came out, because Taurus has lived so many lives that all of them are coming together as a collective in order to show you that this is the next phase for Taurus, to really learn the lesson in order to accept the blessings, right? So you could be very drawn to the fairy realm, Celtic, traditions. You could be very drawn to Ireland, Scotland, parts of Europe, and even if you've never been there, you just feel drawn to it. And it's because you have this knighthood here. Now, the knighthood also represents standing up for the less fortunate, standing up to the bullies, and being that protector for people who can't protect themselves. And especially with the tree card and the Celtic card, both of these represent having a natural ability to connect to earth, connect to trees, and using their guidance in order to push you forward, right? So you could, especially with the health card here, you could have been someone that used the natural elements of the trees and the ground and, you know, the earth in order to help heal others, right? To bring that awareness that through grounding and connecting to the natural elements, we can heal ourselves. So with the cosmos, this is your lesson, okay? So the cosmos talks about the creativity and I'm sorry, y'all, I'm not completely familiar with these cards, but this represents you know, creativity in all forms. It's a sign to place your attention on creative projects because they will be successful. Everything that you do is a co-creation, right? And everything that you do in a creative form helps inspire others. So make sure that you're spreading that energy out, letting people know what you know. And it's all because you are being watched over by the winged wise ones, which are the angels. So you might be very connected to the spiritual realm. And just know that no matter what you do, you are being watched over. They are helping you make these moves in this life so you can gain the blessings, right? Because you've already been through the majority of the lessons. So when you go through these lessons in life, you just need to roll with it and know that you're being protected. Know that when you allow your creative energy to flow and you're spreading that energy out and letting people see the true Taurus, then no matter what happens, it's all for the higher being. It's all for the greater consciousness. And you know, things might just fall in your lap when you least expect it. It's being able to tap into that creative energy and know that no matter what you do, it is for the best. And honestly, with the blockages here, I really feel like this makes a lot of sense because I know Taurus can take their sweet ass time making decisions, okay? We like to make sure that we have everything in place in order to make a decision. We are not one of those people that act like on a whim or to say, oh, this and this and this, and I'm just going. Like, no, we have to have a plan. We have to make sure that everything's in place. And this is our major blockage. So with the Knight of Pentacles here, you know, this is taking your sweet ass time. This is your blockage, right? So the Knight of Pentacles means that when it comes to certain things, you are so devoted to the cause that you're taking too much time to make a decision, okay? Because on the overall energy, you have the Two of Michael, which is the Two of Swords. So it's the inability to make a decision, and it's because you take too much time. You know, it's one thing to take a step back to say, let me gather my energy, let me gather my thoughts so I can make a wise decision. But when you wait weeks, months, whatever, in order to make sure that the timing is just right, you're blocking yourself because you're giving your ego too much time to talk you out of it, okay? And it's over things that, you know, have really upset you, that make you feel like you're stabbed in the back, or, you know, that you just have to bow out. Whatever you have to remove yourself from, Taurus, you don't have to wait so long for the timing to be right. When it comes to removing yourself from the drama of others, okay? So just make sure that, and I know this makes absolute complete sense for me. So that is your blockage, is taking too much time to make a decision when it comes to removing yourself from the drama of others in order to align yourself with your destined path. And it's because in this life, you are supposed to receive the blessings, not we're constantly learning, but you don't have to keep putting yourself in a situation where you're constantly going through trials and tribulations and keeping yourself in a negative environment, because you have creativity and the angels helping you to spread your energy out. So don't let the drama of others hold you down, okay? Because this life is not about that. And the lessons in love is forgiveness, okay? So this says, stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. So again, this is about understanding that when people are not aligning with us, and that we need to remove ourselves from these situations, it's okay. We can say, listen, I understand that you're on your path, I'm on mine. Yes, it may hurt that you're not in my life anymore, or that I have to move away from you, but this is not only for my greater good, but it's for the greater good of the collective, okay? So remember, you create your own reality. If you feel like you deserve the bullshit you are going through, you're going to keep bringing that bullshit in. If you believe that you are worthy of happiness and good fortune and loving relationships, then that is exactly what you're going to bring into you. So make sure that you understand that creativity and the support that you have from the other side, okay? Acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change that which is out of our control. And that's the damn truth, yeah. That is so true. So, and just understand that you don't have to overanalyze the issue. You can simply say, okay, now that I'm back in my own energy, I'm not letting anyone else affect what my brain, my soul is telling me. I am going to follow my path because this is my journey, right? And you have something to offer to this world. So, all right. With that being said, we're going to do a meditation real quick. So for anyone who resonated with these messages, I ask that you please join me. So just settle into your energy, close your eyes, breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. And as you breathe in, I want you to imagine your lungs being filled with white light. And on the exhale, imagine all of that tense energy, the drama of others being removed from your life, okay? Dear Spirit of love and light, I call upon you now. Archangel Michael, I call upon you as well. I ask that you remove any blockages from Taurus's life, sun, moon, and rising. Allow us to understand that the major lessons that we have experienced in these past lives are coming to a halt, and it is time for us to receive the blessings and creativity from our angels and our spirit guides, that they are leading us to our higher purpose, and that it is okay to receive these blessings with open arms. May we remove any negativity or drama from our lives so that we can focus on our well-being as well as the well-being of the collective. To understand that we have something to offer to this world and that we have no time to waste on over-analyzing the issues in our life, that we come to a place of acceptance and forgiveness to release these things from our lives, no matter how hard or how much we love, that we are doing the best for our life and the lives of others. May we stand up to protect those of less fortune, the people who cannot stand up for themselves. May we stand up for the atrocity of negative and evil entities and remove them from this world. Allow us to move into our heart space to find our true passion and creative endeavors so that we may bring our light at full force into this world. Allow us to remove and sever these cords from past lives in all directions of times to make sure that they no longer affect us in this life, that we may stand up with courage and dignity to do what is best for our divine path. Archangel Michael, I ask that you sever these cords now. Sever them so that they may no longer affect us, that we can do whatever we need to and not feel guilty because we are doing the best that we can with the knowledge that we know at this given point. Allow us to come to a place of acceptance and forgiveness in your higher power, to know that whatever happens in our life was meant to happen, and as long as we are learning the lesson, then we can receive the blessings from you. I ask that you please fill your loving white light through these cords, heal these so that we may no longer feel the pain. Give us the courage to stand up and accept our place in this world and to remove anything that no longer serves us without overanalyzing and having the courage to know that we are making the right decision. Amen. So with that being said, I hope y'all enjoy this video, and if you need a private reading, please email me at whispersofgrace1016@gmail.com. If you do not need a personal reading, but you enjoyed or got what you needed from this message today, there's a donation link down below if you would like to support the channel. And if you haven't checked me out on Facebook, please do. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Drop me a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates with you. And I wish you the best of luck. Thank you so much, Jake. I'm glad you enjoyed it. And don't forget, stand up for yourselves, man. Don't let this bullshit mess with you, because you have something to offer, and y'all are beautiful beings just like everyone else. So don't forget your passion. Don't forget your creativity. And don't forget to receive those blessings, okay? So with that, namaste.